Hi guys, welcome to my channel. Here I am with the second piece from my French provincial collection that I had picked up on Facebook Marketplace. So the first one was the desk, which I will link below how I refinished it. This is a matching piece. I will not be using them together, so I will be painting this a different color. So the first things first is you want to clean up the piece. So if there's any like things stuck to it and stuff like that, you want to clean that up. You want to dust everything off, and then you want to take off all the knobs or anything that's removable. So that is what I'm going to be doing right now. So now that it's all cleaned up, for the top, I'm going to be playing around a little bit because I'm not 100% sure what I want it to look like. So I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna dry brush the Annie Sloan Paris Gray on the top. And the way I do this is make sure I have a rag, and then I take paint on it, put a paintbrush on a paintbrush, and then dab some off and just go very lightly over it like this. Another way that you can do this is apply it like you would normally, and then wipe some off, and then go over it again. I am not a professional. I just do this by trial and error. And the nice thing about this paint is if you don't like it, it takes no time at all to redo it. So we're gonna let this dry, which shouldn't take long, and then I'm gonna do a whitewash on it. I'll show you how I do that. So now that it has dried, I'm going to apply with a different brush, white, pure white, and I'm just gonna go kind of like that. And then I have a wet rag that I'm going to spread that paint all through the top. Okay, so I had applied the whitewash, or took off the whitewash, as you can see. I'm gonna let it dry and see if I have to touch it up, maybe with a little bit more gray, because I'm finding that this area right here is a little bit on patchier side, so I would like to bring in more to this, like the way it's over here. But I'm worried that if I start wiping more, I'm just gonna take it all off. So I'm gonna just let it dry overnight, and then I'm gonna come back and refinish it once I see how it looks all dry. Okay, so the top is now all dry, and I just wanted to show you. It hasn't changed a lot from the way it looked when it was wet. So I will still try and fill those things up, but I was thinking about using graphite with water and trying it that way. So I'm gonna try and do that right now. So now I'm gonna let this dry and see if I need to do another whitewash with white once it's dry and I can see how dark it is. Now the rest of it I will paint with old white now. Okay, so I have finished painting. I'm gonna wait till it dry and then just go over it and look over it, see if there's any spots that need to be retouched. And I'm just gonna go, I think I might add a little bit of more white to that. Over here, it's just this material doesn't seem to it's very easily takes the paint off. Bit of French linen. And my brush is quite wet with water. I think this ought to do it. Maybe a tiny bit of white mixed in a little bit, just to soften it. Okay, I think I'm quite happy with the look. So I'm gonna let it dry, see if the other parts need more coats, and then I'm gonna wax it. So the piece is finished, and I ended up antiquing, just adding some dark wax on the accent here and on the bottom. And the way I do this, I was videotaping it, but the camera had died. So the way I do this, I apply clear wax first, and then I cover the whole area with dark wax, and then I take it off with the rag. If it gets a little too heavy on certain spots, I end up adding a bit more clear wax and using it as an eraser, and it works great. So, and you want to get in all the little crevices so it really accents the piece. So here's the whole look. And I really love the way the top turned out. Well, thanks for watching.